Well, hello again. It's Tuesday, and I'm bringing you yet another video. And this is a layout about my daddy and his dad, and his stepmom is in the picture, and then also his little sister. She's 7 years younger. That's my Aunt Shirley. And so this is a rare picture of them together that I received from my grandmother years and years ago, and I wanted to make sure that I did a layout about it. So I went ahead and used the Die Cuts with a View gilded paper pad, and I fussy cut some of that as well. But the background, for the most part, is the Jen Hadfield Simple Stories, Simple Life. And so if you've been watching me these last few weeks, then you've probably seen some layouts in this color scheme, because those are the ones in the products that I've been using for my daddy's pictures when I scrapbook about him, because they give me like a vintage feel. So I think this picture was probably taken in the 70s, I would have to guess. So it's not the greatest picture, but it's the only one I have, so I love it. And I do think that this layout turned out very cute and very homey. So the fuzzy cut part of the Die Cuts with a View gilded is the Tender Memories, and that was in the cut apart sheet. And here I'm just taking a variety of product from my stash. Some of it's from the Crepe Paper Wonder collection, and some of it is also from that Jen Hadfield Simple Stories. And I'm just kind of doing my thing, just layering up some embellies. The scissors I know are Amy Tan, and I want to say that clock is one that I've had in my stash for a while. So I like the color scheme. I like the vintage yellow. I like the natural wood color. And I thought that little embellishment that said 60 cents was super duper cute. And of course the clock. And it's got a little heart in the center. How adorbs is that? So I do end up taking this over to my sewing machine, and I will end up sewing down the word Tender Memories, but I've got a little bit more embellishing to do. And I am narrating a lot of videos, so hopefully you will be receiving these about every other day. And that's so I can work on another project, which I'm kind of trying to decide how I'm going to do that. So that is a surprise yet to come. So here is some of that Simple Stories ephemera. Love that big flower. Think it's gorgeous. I love this little embellishment that says family and has the little vase with the flowers. And I wanted that set of flowers to go in as well, but I couldn't make it fit, so I end up using that one that says family. What else did I do? Oh, I think this is where I'm gonna barely glue that into place. I'm going to add a few more embellishments up to the upper left-hand side. That big arrow will stay there, and it's from that Simple Stories. And the star will stay there. And I'm going to bring in another star up at the top. And I end up grabbing like a little random wood star from my stash, but I use Heidi Swapp bronzer in order to paint it. So it looks very dimensional. It adds dimension to the layout that I really, really like. And I will end up sprinkling that Heidi Swapp bronzer around the page as well. I also bring in a random chipboard star, which I believe is from the Daily Flash October Afternoon collection. Oh, I forgot I had one up there too. Yeah, so there's a brown one and a gray one. And that's where I thought about that star, but I was like, I think it's too light. And so I just add a little bit of bronzer to it, and I think it turns out perfect. I like it like that. Matches very well. Very well. This is like my third video to edit, so. Alan has gone out of town again. He is in Vegas for convention. So I've got some time on my hands, and it is the weekend. So here's where you can see I sewed around the outside of the layout and also through the words. And I just love sewing on layouts. So there will be close-ups at the end and still pictures and also information on my social media. And I hope you visit me on my Facebook page and comment. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to see any projects you make. Feel free to share on my Facebook page. I would love that. So, yeah, that wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you in some way, and I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.